what is going on? It is John here. As you may know me as the Supplement Advisor, so obviously I've started something brand new, being Gainz and More. As you can see, whoops, to that side of the corner right there. Damn, okay, the accuracy is not really there, but you know, I mean, you can see it there, Gainz and More. So looking pretty cool online. So firstly, I just want to give a special shout out to the sponsors that have made this possible, this kind of branch and direction possible. That has been obviously Savage Support, D&T, as you guys may know, TNT Brand of the Year 2022 locally, Peak Performance Labs all the way in Canada. Much love and respect and appreciation to Dan for obviously being a part of this. And why? Because guys, if you've ever used any of their products, you know what the deal is with them. Every single thing they do is amazing. It works fantastic. And shout out to them. And then also we're hopeful to get D&A on board as well, because why? Dog, their stuff is legit. As you guys can see, the blenders at the background, because I'm going to be using that in the future episodes to come. So obviously, shout out to them. And then, of course, a shout out to Metalab Jake. Of course, South Africa's like top premium brand for sure. Really doing some great stuff. And then, last but certainly not least, the people that make my head shiny and sparkly, Headblade South Africa. So big thank you to them for making this corp shine, and hopefully we're going to get some good views on this, because this is something different, guys. So the whole idea behind this whole concept and notion is that since I do a lot of things more than just reviewing supplements, I thought this will be a great way and means to kind of reach a greater kind of traffic, just with the names being Gainz and More. What does it mean? So basically, the whole forefront of myself personally is that, of course, I love bodybuilding, and it has given me a new lease of life, especially as of late, with some results really been picking up over the past few months. So I'm obviously very passionate about it, guys. I mean, what kind of normal guy has a whole bunch of pictures of bodybuilders at the background? Well, I certainly do, and that's the way it's been since I was the age of 14, when obviously I discovered bodybuilding thanks to my uncle. I will never not give him props for that, because it's true. It's true. So from there on, obviously, my love of supplements also grew there, because when I started to read the Flex magazines, muscular developments, supplements came about, and obviously I was very curious as a kid, because I was kind of taught from very young that if you want results, you're going to have to try and buy a magic pill, and that works. So I kind of learned from the very onset it doesn't really work like that. And obviously, I was being very fortunate to have a grandmother that really did spoil me a lot. And instead of buying clothing, well, I did obviously get clothing, but instead of, kind of partying and all the other stuff that regular teenagers would do, I would obviously request for supplements, because that's kind of what made me tick, guys. Like, I enjoyed it. The way they used to sell supplements back then was so different to now. That's why it is like, apparent that I love this game, and there's a lot more to me than just trying to make a name for myself, but really just spread the truth and try to help wherever I can. That's the whole thing about me too. I love to help, and if someone's passionate about something, they make it happen, and that's the whole brainchild behind Gainz and More. So another thing I want to do, of course, is to get high-profile athletes, individuals, not just in the bodybuilding spectrum, but in general, on this platform too, with doing some podcasts, because as I kind of know locally, I did do a similar concept about 2 years back when COVID first hit, and it was going really well. Getting access from Netflix and getting some, good local guys on the show as well. So this will be a bit different, and this will be, I'll try and make it a lot more high profile. But as I said, the worst anyone can say is no. So obviously, I'll be reaching out to a lot of fitness and bodybuilding influencers, etc., etc. So, with that being said, guys, I'm really excited about this. It's been on my mind for years, actually, since the last podcast I did way back, as I said, when COVID hit. Obviously, I wanted to keep it going. The confidence levels went down just when I kind of did my last podcast. Was normally, I think, was actually when things went really, really bad, went south, when we had to sell the house, the car, lose everything that we basically had. And then it was a whole new lease of life. Obviously, very thankful to the mother-in-law for allowing us to stay where we were staying, and kind of like starting from ground up. Being in debt is not a good thing at all. And as I said, like, this is kind of what the whole embodiment of Gainz and More is. It's just more than bodybuilding, bro. It's just like a whole like collection of things and ideas, and also knowledge that I've gained over the years, and also my personal experiences too, which hopefully can help you out there that are watching. Whether it's South Africa, abroad, anyone's welcome. As I said, this is just my own preference and opinion, but from what I've experienced, obviously I've learned a lot. I've learned a hell of a lot. So as I said, this has been on my mind to do something again, because it's something that I really enjoyed. But obviously going through what I've been through, and my confidence really did dip. So as I said, these past few months have really been a blessing. Obviously having a job at the gym helps get like the gains up, of course, but obviously just interactions with people as well really do help set the tone for a more positive vibe. And I just wanted to keep myself also mentally in check, because as of late things haven't been really going too good. But I think I kind of saw that out right now, and I'm just looking straight ahead, all guns blazing. We're gonna make this thing fire, bro. And that's what it's all about, just being truthful and honest, and just spreading the truth, as I said. So it's a lot more than just supplement reviews, and it's a lot more than just me being John, but literally the embodiment of bodybuilding and so much more. So do stay tuned, guys. It's going to be worth the watch, worth the wait. As I said, worth the wait, but it's up now. This is episode number 1, and obviously just a brief explanation about what Gainz and More is. So just want to say thank you again to the sponsors: Savage, Metalab, TNT, Headblade, D&A, and of course Peak Performance. Very blessed to have all of them on board. And as I say, guys, I will not have anyone on board if I didn't truly believe and love their products, because honestly speaking, they are phenomenal. Not just phenomenal products, but phenomenal people. And that's what I'm all about, being surrounded by good vibes. That's what it's all about. Life is short, so make the most of it, guys. Anyways, so next episode is going to be dope. I actually want to do a review live on Solus Subs Kidney Plus. So do stay tuned for that one. Till then, guys, thanks for watching Gainz and More. This is episode number 1. Just a brief introduction, and just, explaining, elaborating a bit more about myself and why this page actually came about. So thank you for watching. Much love and appreciation. Please, guys, tune in. I promise you, it's going to be like a